Today we're going to attempt the solid color challenge in The Sims 4, and it's exactly as it sounds. Basically, you just make a house in The Sims, but you can only use one color. Traditionally, and like I guess when you play this on like hard mode, that means that if you don't have a toilet in that color, for example, then you can't use a toilet at all. I have a really hard time personally playing that way because it's really hard for me to just let things be ugly and non-functional. So usually I kind of play like solid color challenge light, where I won't forfeit having like a toilet and a fridge if I don't have one in that color, but I do use as much of that color as possible. Honestly, I don't really know where we're gonna fall with that today because I'm gonna try to make a house that is all purple. And the trouble with that is that The Sims 4 is actually really lacking in purple swatches. If you did this with like blue, for example, you'd have an option for basically every item in the game. Doing it with purple is a little bit harder, and there's kind of like two purples in The Sims 4. There's like the old base game horrible magenta color, and then as of more recently, there's more pastel purple. I'm kind of more of a fan of the pastel purple, and I think I'm gonna build it up here in Tartosa because this lot has loads of beautiful purple in the environment around it. So I'm thinking the vibes will match pretty well. Now, for the windows, we don't really have that many options. Wedding Stories has these purple windows with purple shutters, and that's kind of why I was thinking about building in this world. Then there are also these from Realm of Magic, but they have a little bit of that like greeny tone, which I don't really want. This one is just a lot, and it's really big, so it's hard to use. And then there are these from Spa Day, which I kind of forgot even existed, but are definitely more of a modern vibe. And I don't think that a lot of the other purple that we have is really very modern. Like, when you think about the kitchens, we have these, which I would prefer to avoid using. And then we have this, and this is definitely leaning a lot more rustic. Like this counter and that window, it doesn't work together. The last thing I wanted to look at in advance is the roof, because there are purple roofs. I don't know if I like them. I guess it's just not like the cool toned purple that I'm really looking for. They're all a little bit more reddish, and like I would not call that purple. That is a stretch. This one is a little bit better, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna start building the shell of the house real quick. Oh my god, are there purple doors? Oh, look at how cute that one is. Oh, and these will be so pretty inside. Oh my god. I completely forgot that this door even had a purple swatch. Okay, we have to do short wall height for sure. Okay, this is kinda, and I don't know if this is a bad idea, but this is kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking that maybe it would be kind of cute if we did it like this, but in hindsight, I think it's too big. Maybe it should be little. It can go on a foundation too. I don't think that there are purple. Oh, there are purple foundations. Okay, it's not a good shade of purple. Do you see now where I start to struggle with this? Because you think it's looking good and like you're onto something and you have this cute idea, and then you have to use something ugly, and then it just kind of like really puts a damper on things. I think that I should be allowed to use like white trim though. I think that that's okay because there's not any purple platform trim, so I don't think that that's like a problem, right? And I think some things, oh no, this comes in purple, never mind. I was gonna say some things like these lights are probably fair game just so we can see, but if it comes in purple, it comes in purple, that's fine. Okay, I know that it's looking a little bit weird, just bear with me. Oh my god, the wisteria would be so nice. I didn't even think about that. Why does the game class that as purple? That is pink. The wisteria is purple, but that other stuff is 100% definitely pink. I can see it. I think it has potential. I'm gonna put this roof on too. And there's no roof trim that's purple, so I guess it can just be white. For the wallpaper, there's not like a brick, but there is sort of like this stucco color from Life and Death. Oh, maybe that's good because we can have some more dimension at the base of it. That honestly made such a difference. The fact that it's not just all one flat color, because I was worried about that. I was thinking I was gonna have to use like this, but this looks way better. And maybe I will get rid of the foundation just because I can't really have anything better. Oh, I could put it up on a platform. Can you believe these are the same color, by the way? Same swatch. Not that you could tell. They are the same swatch. I can do a little stone thing for that bottom part. Okay, in the back, do any of these come in purple? Oh, the Life and Death chimney kind of works. I was thinking I'd like to have some dormers, but I don't like that dormer, so I don't think I'm gonna use it. I think I'm gonna get a really big balcony. I don't remember if any of the fences come in purple. Oh, geez. See, this is where like the vibes change completely. Once you start using this stuff, it's like all bets are off. So do we allow ourselves to have white, or is that cheating? I'm kind of the opinion that it's cheating, so I don't really want to do it. I know that one of these pergola Villas has purple. It thinks that's purple. Oh, no. That is purple. We could put that in the back because that gives like some interest to the back of the house. It's not like completely flat. Yeah, and we can make a little patio out of it. Oh, that's good. Okay. Could any of these things pass as being a little bit purple? I think the answer is probably not, but I don't know. There could be some stuff that like is leaning purple a little bit, but isn't actually. I do have this double door, but that's way too much blue. Like, I don't really like that about it. I would love to have a sliding door in the back, or at least like a wider door in the back. I'm not really sure what the best thing to do is. It almost makes me think like just put it off to the side like that, you know? Am I gonna raise this whole thing up on a platform? I think I might. Okay, I'm currently thinking that the back looks like a little bit bad. I don't know. This is what it looks like. I'm not super obsessed with it, but maybe once I get some more of the wisteria, it'll help. I always struggle with the wisteria. Honestly, I don't know how to put it. Like, it's so hard for me to figure out what to do. Let's ignore that and just come back to it later. Let's talk about the inside for a little bit, then we can figure it out. So potentially, oh no, are there even purple stairs? All right, we didn't think that through. I'm gonna let myself have stairs, even though there are no purple stairs, because I think that we have to have stairs. We can't just not use the upstairs. And there isn't like a purple ladder or anything, so it has to be done. Okay, in terms of the floor plan upstairs, here's kind of what I'm thinking. Because with this, we could get primary bedroom, 2 hall bedrooms, plus 2 extra bathrooms. So this one could be like an ensuite bathroom, and then we have a couple bedrooms in this hallway. I do need to put a little fence right there so I can delete this. Oh, great. Trim is clipping and everything. Okay, so downstairs, how am I gonna split this up? The house is actually bigger than I thought it was. I know that I'm gonna wanna have a bathroom down here, so we can put that door there. It's just like a little bit wider in this area than I would maybe like for it to be, but maybe we could shrink it. Oh, that does make this bedroom like really small. We don't need to have an ensuite bathroom. It's unnecessary. There's already 2 bathrooms in this house and it's not that big. Okay, that's better. That is a lot better. Because then we could have this be like an office. The kitchen could go in here, living room, and then like a small dining table. Maybe we could do a cute double door thing going into the office. Let me get myself a little window for the kitchen too, so we can put that right there. Finally, we can have windows on the side of the house because I know where it's all gonna go now. Okay, can I put like big windows on this part? It is centered. That seems okay. Now, for the floor, we need to discuss this because we do have tile that we can put in the bathrooms and maybe in the kitchen. There is carpet that could go in the bedrooms. And there also is, a purple wood floor. This is where we just have to pause and ask ourselves, how far are we taking this? Because in my heart, I would love to have like regular wood flooring. I think that this is still in the spirit of the challenge while also not being ugly. But I don't know if you're gonna get mad at me and like think that I cheated if I do this. I just like it so much, I like already can't bring myself to do it. Let's get some wallpaper. Why, does the Love Struck tile not class as being purple? The floor tile does. If I find out there isn't a solid purple swatch of this, I'm gonna, they didn't make a solid purple swatch of the wallpaper? Do you see what I mean? Nothing in this game is purple. It's like they're trying hard to not give us purple in this game. Okay, I'm gonna split level it just a tiny bit because I would like to be able to see the trim on the floor. Oh, maybe I should have used a lighter wood color because if I'm gonna use that cabinet color. Oh, and like these have purple. Look, there's like a purple cabinet on there. Okay, I guess I should put it lighter. I don't like it as much. I like the dark wood with the purple a lot. Well, maybe now that I don't like it, it'll start making it easier for me to do this. Maybe that's what I needed all along, was just to start disliking the build. Okay, I'm gonna use this rug for the living room. And I think I'm gonna orient it this way. Oh, look at these purple radiators. That is actually so cute. We could probably put some of those. We'll have to figure out where they could go. That might be nice. Maybe one could go like underneath this window. Okay, this fireplace is purple, but I don't know. And then like these curtains, they are purple, but again, I don't know. I do like that they're a little bit darker. I think that helps. Okay, I think what I'm struggling with is that I kind of had this like cottagey vibe, and I'm taking that away with this more modern looking floor. So maybe I should have put it more cottagey. And then maybe I can change the staircase too. Suddenly we're using horse ranch for some reason. What kind of couches do we even have? Oh my God. Okay, so there's a lot of like modern looking ones like that. This one is very much pink, not purple. It shouldn't even be here in this category. Look at how fancy that is. I don't know if I like that. Oh, we could just do this. Could you imagine? a horrible color. Why is there no like cute pastel purple sofa? I think I might have to use this one. At least it matches the curtains, right? Okay, maybe I can't have a double door. I really liked it, but I don't think I can do it. There are some purpley tables, but I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. I might stick to purple chairs instead. Oh my god, even this is hard to achieve. These ones are very modern too, but at least it's the right shade of purple. Oh, look at this. That's pretty. There's also some of these that are like way more purple if we wanted to do that instead. Or like this one that is less purple. Dare I say less purple might even be better because there's already enough. If the game is classing it as purple, then we can use it. So something that breaks up the purple might actually be good. Maybe I could put that over there. Can we get like a bookshelf? Oh, that's cute. It's cute and it's like another shade of purple. There's not really a lot of floor plants. This one exists, but I don't like it. So maybe I'll use that one, but just make it not purple. Is that bad? Okay, then there's things like the TV. The TV's not gonna come in purple. There are some frame TVs, not really ones that I want. Like, I don't think that's really gonna work for us. So I think that we should just stick to a regular old TV. Maybe I will put another one of these. Is this too much? Unfortunately, I think that these probably looked better before they had curtains on them. I don't really like the color of the curtain. Okay, I'm putting a little purple set of flowers on this side table. If there are any kinds of like purpley candles or, oh, like this, that would be good for the coffee table. I don't really want that video game console. I can't do it. I can't do it. How about lights? What kind of ceiling lights do we have? This one's kind of sparkly. It's pretty. Yeah. Might be the best we can get. How about chairs? Miraculously, Seasons actually has a chair that matches. I'm just gonna use the same one. There's also a lamp from Seasons that matches that I might use. All right, I'm trying something new again. I don't know if I should be, but I just kind of had this thought that like, what if I let myself scoot this over a little bit more too? But maybe if we close this up a little bit more, I won't make it a bathroom, but I could make this into a laundry room, possibly. I don't know if laundry comes in purple. It only comes in pink. That's bad. Are there any kind of cutesy little wall shelves? Oh, look how adorable this is. We could use that. Okay, I can put this thing in there. That's like a purple bathroom cabinet. That's a whole other shade of purple too. But I'm just kind of thinking if I took that and then I put a couple little clutter things in it, that's floating. So that's bad news. Go back down. Is that the best I can do? Of course, those aren't really purple either, because why would they be? But we could put that like little shelf right there. Okay, I'm gonna get a thermostat. It's not purple, but they need one. I think that's where this is classed as being purple? Why is that even in this category? I was gonna say, I think that's where I'm sort of falling with this. Like, I'm willing to let myself use things that are absolute necessities, but only when there's really no other option. Minus the floor. The floor I don't have to make purple because I just don't want to. But everything else has to be purple, and it's still gonna be really extreme, but hopefully not ugly. That's my dream. Ooh, there's like a little purple welcome mat. I could probably use the rug from my kit. I wonder if that would be nice inside of the kitchen to like split up the tile. Yeah, honestly, breaking up the tile is like a really good thing inside of this kitchen. I foresee myself using quite a bit of stuff from my kit inside of this build. Okay, look, these little umbrellas, it's not classed as purple, but it has a purple umbrella in it. So to me, that sort of feels like I'm allowed to use it. I don't know what you think about that, but I think I will be using it. Oh, I honestly like the layout of the living room. I think it's pretty cute. We could probably benefit from like one more plant somewhere, maybe like this. That's purple. I kind of want a bookshelf or like just something sort of tall and skinny. I know that's purple, but that's not really any good. Oh, this thing. Okay, that's not classed as purple, but I feel like it's in the right vibes. Let me do the kitchen real quick, because we do have upper cabinets. They're very light in color. I don't really fully know if I like love them, but it's okay. That is not the right shade of purple, is it? Okay, I'm gonna put the fridge over here. And I think I might even use the, oh, gross, hold on. BB.show hidden objects. Okay, I'm gonna use the cleaned up version of the, oh, gross. Did I do it again? Here, this one's fixed. There you go. Here's the cleaned up version of the microwave. I forgot the stove doesn't fit. I actually can't use that. I can't do it. I will literally use any stove but that one. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm going back to cottage living. This tile's probably bad because it's not the same shade as the floor, right? But then there is no floor tile that is like pastel that way. So then like what's more important, the walls or the floor? Even the aprons don't come in purple. We could just use like the same wood floor again. Oh my god, look at this little purple chicken. I think we need to use that. Okay, purple chicken. Maybe I just get one more piece of kitchen clutter that's purple, or like one more counter I'm allowed to place it on, because we gotta leave this one open for them to cook. Oh, that's cute too. Oh my god, look at these purple shoes. Let's put those, well, they don't really fit anywhere. Never mind. Oh, this has to go in a kid's room. All right, let me just like alt place these little kitchen things. Perfect. Oh, it's actually really cute inside of the kitchen. I like it in there. I might get a fire alarm and then we can say the kitchen is done. I'm going back into the bathroom now, knowing that there is no matching wallpaper. This is the matching wallpaper, by the way, because it has purple at the bottom. I think we just stick with it and put like a regular wallpaper. I don't think I'm gonna use that sink anymore. I think I'll probably use this sink instead because it's like a little bit more rustic looking, like what we had talked about. The tubs don't come in purple, but I feel like, again, it is important for us to have a bathtub. So the toilets don't come in purple either, but there is a purple toddler potty. Maybe I'll use that and we'll have a toddler in this house. We could probably have a cat too. Make sure the cat has a little food bowl. Oh, and like a scratching post. Oh, that's cute. There's a little cat toy box. They even have a cat tree. Could I put the cat tree in front of this window? Oh my goodness, that's honestly really cool. The cats would love that. Think about how many birds are probably outside of that window. Okay, unfortunately, no purple toilet. I'm just gonna use a regular one. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad. There are purple towels. And look, this is like fake purple ironing board. Maybe I brave it and I put those things, but we add like a bunch of purple accents on top of it. Oh, it's not purple enough. What else comes in purple? We could have some like purple towels on top, like they've been folding them to put them away. Oh, this is purple too. Oh gosh, maybe that could go over here. I think this is bad. I feel like I'm a dirty cheater, but I'm gonna leave it. And then in this office, I'm breaking out the comfy gamer kit. I was thinking about using this and probably the pastel purple rug. There's a computer. We have a chair. I have like these little poofs. There's also a couple of decorative things like video games. Oh, this open book would have been so cute on the coffee table. I should have done that. This is sort of like more pink than purple, but that's okay. I don't think I'm gonna use the pegboard in here just because I feel like the pegboard is a little bit less like cottagey. Even this shelf is probably not enough cottagey. The desk isn't really either, but I'm just gonna accept it. I'm gonna try and bring in the cottage stuff more in other ways. I never use this. This thing might be kind of cute. If we just got like a way more blue toned purple on the walls. I know that this comes into purple. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. It is nice. What other sorts of skill things are there? Like maybe the Crystal Creations table could be good. I can't remember if this has like a purpley color to it. It has this, which is really dark. It's not like a true purple, but it's almost like purple enough that I think we could probably still use it. I think that could be okay. It's the red on the top that I really don't like. I can't with the red. I just can't do it. Let me look through everything else that comes in purple, because there might be something else. We could get like a massage table. Oh, just some more crafty stuff. Like the yarn basket might be nice. That might even be cute if we put it out here somewhere, because you could put it like next to the sofa as if somebody was sat knitting. The guitar could go in here because that's purple. This is purple, but it's a bit much even for me. Maybe I'll use it anyway. Maybe they have like a big instrument thing going on. Okay, and then upstairs, this upper hallway is gonna be just kind of plain. Like, we don't wanna do too much. They do have a cute little rug that we can put. Okay, this is very much pink, but the shower curtain is kind of purple. So that's why I'm feeling a little bit tempted to try it. I would love to have a shower tub combo. I feel like that's just more effective for your Sims. I don't really like the bathroom, but there are a lot of things about this house that I don't like, so I'm just trying to power through. Let's do the primary bedroom first. Oh, this bed is lovely. Okay, let's try that. We can have more of this like blue toned purple, I guess, inside of these rooms. Oh, not that. That's bad. Is there even anything that's more of that blue toned purple for curtains? There are, but like I can't use that curtain. That's horrible. I guess we can just stick to Life and Death, because Life and Death does have some nice things. There's like these ones, but then there are these ones from high school years too. And that's kind of a slightly different vibe, but it's still okay. Put a mirror above it. What sort of lamps do we have? Yeah, I don't really know if I like them. I guess I could try that, because that like purpley flower color is nice. And we could rotate them 2 different directions so they don't look so samey. Are there closets that are purple? No. I was thinking like one of the closets from Get Together, because that could be a nice thing to put in, but that's okay. We do have like this clothing rack. We could use this. Do you think any of the vanities come in purple? Oh my god. Oh my. Well, look, I gotta admit, that's not really the purple that I was envisioning when I set out to use it. Can I just use a plain one? Okay, and to make it up to you, I will use that purple base of the plant that I keep not using. I know there are some like cutesy little purple clutter type things. Like that's purple nail polish. I know the bathroom clutter kit has like, oh yeah, look, a purple hair dryer. That's nice. Okay, we need to get a hamper. Hopefully those come in purple. No, they don't. Okay, this one has like a pink. It's not perfect, but it's probably fine. Okay, I'm wondering about putting like a yoga mat in there too, because that's another skill building object and it's also purple. Oh my god, sorry, I didn't mean to use that color. Whoa, that was scary. I'm gonna put together, using the storybook nursery kit, some sort of little room in here. If I remember correctly, yeah, the beds are always really dark in the purple swatch. Oh, the life and death one, that's perfect. You really wouldn't expect life and death to carry as much as it has been, but it's really been good. What other sorts of toys? There's like this storybook nursery toy box. Here's like a little Yeti thing. That's not purple, but that's not quite the same like pastel purple, but I think it's just gonna have to happen. This room, the other kids' room, could have kind of like a space vibe, I think. Oh, I love that. They've kind of got that like icy purpley color. They could have penguins. I don't like this room. It's fine. Maybe with like a couple extra things like a rug, it'll help. I don't really like that anymore. There's like that little bunny. That one's purple. It's not classed as purple, but that's way more the vibes. Okay, that's actually okay then. Oh, you know what? Honestly, this bed, I know it's lighter. I don't know. I was gonna say because it had the wooden trim, it might be better, but I might be wrong. I'm not really sure. Now, I know that there is a purple rocket ship lamp. Where is it? There. Perfect. Okay, that's good. We have like a little purple science table. This is like a purple craft table. Hi, Snap. We even have like these purple nightstands from the kids' room stuff pack. I could probably use that. Purple desk chair, purple kids bookcase. Maybe I dare use the bunny again. I'm gonna use the solar system light. It has kind of like a purpley vibe on this swatch. Maybe we could get the darker wallpaper too, because that kind of looks like stars. Oh my god, wait a minute. The game is classing this as being purple. Should I use it? It's like an amazing dollhouse. It's not outright purple, but it is a dollhouse, and we don't have one of those, so it's like better for gameplay. We have another thing. We can just put a bunch of toys. Oh, and this is like the bracelet making station. Get careful, you're gonna get caught. Maybe we could put some purpley mess on the floor too. And one of those. Okay. Oh no. I think the inside might be done. Let's try to sort out the landscaping. I don't really know if there's like a stone that leans purple, but I think just any sort of stone will be fine for the paths. Now the landscaping is where this stuff gets fun, because I'm gonna use these movie hangout ones. These are like deep purple colored trees, and they have like these beautiful lanterns hanging from them. Okay, I'm gonna use businesses and hobbies debug landscaping just for a couple of things, because I really like how this sort of bush looks. I want to put those in a couple of areas and then fill in some pretty purple flowers with them, basically. But I feel like that kind of matches like the shade of green with this bush. I just don't like this one, so I don't want to use that one. I just want to get something similar enough that isn't like quite exactly the same thing. Outdoor Retreat has this thing, which I think if we placed it around would be really, really beautiful, because it has that pretty light purple color, and it's like the exact same as what they're using out there, just like a slightly different shape. And then I want to take these bigger bushes. This one is from Horse Ranch, and I want to try to fill in some of the extra space like that. That one's really big. I don't really know if I like it like that. Okay, but something along those lines from the front. Oh my god, the purple trees are kind of scary. Okay, now I'm just getting some flowers from the base game and putting them inside of these little planter boxes by the front door. We need to get a mailbox. It comes in purple, but I don't really like these options, so I'm just gonna use a regular one, okay? Please don't get mad at me. There are no purple grills, but this one has a little bit of purple to it, so I'm gonna use that. It just doesn't class as purple in the game. This is that horrible shade of purple that I don't want to use. And this one always looks like it belongs on a community lot to me. Maybe we can use it anyway. I have these two really dark purple lounge chairs maybe if I wanted to use those. And this hopscotch is classing as purple, but I don't think I should do that. I might just leave it. This swing set thinks it's purple, but that just, it's barely. So I don't think I'll do that either. They do have some purple bikes, but I'm also not really sure about that. I think the last thing I should do is just put a trash can. And there's not got a purple one, so I won't use a purple trash can, but not on purpose. That's gonna have to be one of those times where we just like use something because we need to have a trash can, even if it's not quite the right color. I feel like we've gone a little bit more intense with the purple than I have in recent attempts at this challenge, but I still sort of cheated because I did still put a toilet, but I can't bring myself to have it be non-functional. I cannot bring myself to make this big house and like put all this time and effort into it and then have it be like completely useless. It needs to at least have like a functional bathroom and kitchen and bedroom. If we had nothing else, it would be fine. It needs to be at least a little bit functional, you know? So yeah, I added like a vanity table and a bathtub, but it is a purple house. You can see the vibe. Okay, it's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I'm curious to hear what you think about this house. Maybe I'll put #purple. I like the vibes. I think that maybe the execution is not perfect, and also maybe we could use some more purple swatches in The Sims 4. That's the final takeaway, is that we could probably use a little bit more purple, but I did what I could. The most shocking and upsetting things to me, I think, were the fact that there isn't a matching tile for this purple floor, and also the lack of purple artwork. I feel like we really could use some more nice purple artwork. A lot of it, like this, I wouldn't say is purple. That feels very red and blue. So we just don't really have enough purple artwork. A lot of these are decals. It's not good enough. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you try a challenge like this. I have definitely done this before, and I think I've even done purple before, but it was a long time ago. So I can't remember when or why or what it looked like. The main reason that I wanted to do purple today, this is so cringe. So like, please don't laugh at me, all right? But my grandma passed away on Saturday and she was obsessed with purple. You would not catch that woman in a shirt that wasn't purple. Like she only wore purple. She loved purple. Purple hats, purple outfits, like she had purple everything everywhere. And this is like a little bit healing to me, slightly in honor of her. I know that's dumb, it's a Sims build, but that was like the slight inspiration behind this, okay? She wouldn't even understand what I was talking about if I tried to tell her about this. I don't think she understood The Sims in the slightest, but I feel like I'm just honoring her a little bit by making this. So that's why I did it. Thank you so much for watching and for putting up with this kind of ugly Sims build. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm actually gonna do a big solid color challenge stream this week, but I think I'm gonna do pink over on my Twitch channel. So if you like the idea of this, the pink one's gonna turn out a lot cuter. Because there's more pink in The Sims 4. I'll link my Twitch channel down below, and I'll also link our fundraiser down below. As of recording this, we're at like $430,000 raised for St. Jude. No, sorry, I just checked. $440,000 raised for St. Jude. Oh my God. If we could reach 500,000 this month, that would be like unbelievable, amazing. I think that's like my ultimate goal. So I'm gonna link that for you down below. And I appreciate you all bearing with me a little bit right now. Like this is a really weird time. Grief is really horrible and hard, and it's kind of hard to like be on camera and I don't know, like be my normal self and like be funny and silly and goofy and play The Sims when I'm also grieving. So if I don't upload, that's why. And if I seem off, that is also why. Just give me some time. I think a lot of us can probably relate. This is really hard. So thank you again for watching. I'm sorry for yapping and like ruining the vibes at the end of the video here, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye everybody. Oh, Tartosa is so beautiful. I'm just like sat here taking screenshots and I'm looking at the mountains in the background and it is so nice. It really is one of the best worlds, I think, in The Sims 4. And that's a shame to say because it comes in the wedding pack, and the wedding pack is not exactly my favorite.